Hello everyone, Pastor Coates again. Welcome back once again to another Money Talk teaching where we're working on the series, Money Matters, because money matters. We're talking about matters related to money. We're getting close to the end of the 9 benefits of tithing. Today we're up to number 7, so there'll only be 2 more after today. But here's benefit number 7 for tithing. When you tithe, you receive answers to your prayers. When you tithe, you receive answers to your prayers. Now that's very interesting. Listen to a very interesting verse in 1 Peter chapter 3:7. And this is very interesting because Peter is talking about husband and wife relationships and the necessity of honor in the marriage relationship. So here's the verse, 1 Peter 3:7. Likewise, husbands, love your wives in an understanding way. In other words, honor them, showing honor to the woman as the weaker vessel, since they are heirs with you of the grace of life, so that your prayers will not be hindered. Isn't that interesting? Peter says that if I do not honor my wife, there's going to be a disruption. There's going to be some disturbance in the spiritual atmosphere, and my prayers are not going to get all the way through to God because my dishonor is hindering my prayers. Now, this is not a marriage lesson right now, but it very well could be. It is an honor lesson. And why is that true? Because all giving, and I'm going to give you an opportunity here. I know if we were live right now, I would give the audience an opportunity to respond, but all giving is about what? I'm waiting. Yes, all giving is always all about honor. So this principle in 1 Peter 3 that teaches honor, if I dishonor my wife, if I do not have a godly relationship with her, recognizing her as the weaker vessel and honoring her as an equal partner with me in the work of God, if I dishonor her, it can hinder my prayers. Now, if it is true that dishonoring another person can hinder our prayers, it would always also obviously be true that dishonoring God will hinder our prayers. But likewise, if I honor my wife, it creates an open heaven and it releases, it accelerates my prayers, and therefore it only stands to reason, likewise, that if I honor God, it accelerates the answering of my prayers. When I honor God, and all giving is always all about honor, when I honor God by returning the tithe and honoring Him in His position as the Lord of my life, what does it do? It accelerates Him answering the prayers in my life. Because we're not manipulating God. But listen to this. I heard this statement the other day and I thought this so powerful, I want to pass it along. Giving does not manipulate God. We would never teach that it does. But giving does move God. It doesn't manipulate Him, but it moves Him. It touches His heart and it releases Him to do the things that He already desires to do, and He's waiting for our honor to release that blessing. So that's blessing number 7 in the 9 benefits of tithing. Tithing accelerates the answering of my prayers.
Money matters. Money matters.